It's Friday, November 1st, 2024, and I'm Dave Soap. 4 things to know today. Cloud leaders see strong earnings as AI demand drives high capital spending. Microsoft delays their AI-powered recall feature again. ChatGPT expands with real-time web search and voice features targeting broader applications. And AI as the new voice of media? Look into it with a Polish radio station. This is the Business of Tech. Let's take a look at the cloud providers' earnings calls as Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Apple all released data. Microsoft reported a strong fiscal first quarter for 2025, beating earnings and revenue expectations with earnings per share of $3.30 against an expected $3.10, and revenue of $65.59 billion versus the anticipated $64.51. Microsoft reported a 33% growth in Azure revenue, driven by artificial intelligence services, while total revenue from its intelligent cloud segment reached $24.09 billion. Microsoft is facing cloud capacity constraints. While cloud revenues rose by 22% year over year to nearly $39 billion, the growth has slowed slightly compared to the previous year. Microsoft is investing tens of billions of dollars to enhance data center capacity, with quarterly capital investments nearly doubling to $20 billion. The demand for AI is driving a data center building boom, with Microsoft planning to further increase capital spending in response to rising consumer consumption. And despite all the growth, their $13 billion investment in OpenAI is projected to result in approximately $1.5 billion in losses this quarter. Alphabet, the parent company of Google, reported a significant earnings beat for the third quarter of 2024, exceeding analysts' expectations. Google Cloud reported a significant growth surge, with a third quarter growth rate of 35%, up from 29% in the previous quarter. CEO Sundar Pichai attributed this acceleration partly to the company's advancements in artificial intelligence, which he stated are attracting new customers and increasing usage among existing ones. This performance bolstered Alphabet's overall revenue growth to 15%. Pichai revealed that over 25% of the company's new code is now generated by artificial intelligence. He emphasized that while AI aids in boosting productivity and efficiency, human programmers still oversee the generated code. Amazon reported better than expected earnings for the third quarter of 2024, with earnings of $1.43 per share, surpassing the $1.14 expected, and revenue of $158.88 billion, exceeding the anticipated $157.2. Despite slightly missing expectations for Amazon Web Services revenue at $27.4 billion, the segment grew 19% year over year. The advertising business also showed strong growth, expanding 19% to $14.3 billion. CEO Andy Jassy announced plans for approximately $75 billion in capital expenditures for 2024, primarily focused on technology infrastructure and generative AI. And Apple's fiscal fourth quarter earnings report for 2024 revealed a mixed performance, with revenue hitting $94.93 billion, surpassing estimates of $94.58 billion. The iPhone generated $46.22 billion in revenue, exceeding expectations, while services revenue came in at nearly $25 billion, but fell short of predictions. CEO Tim Cook noted strong iPhone 16 sales despite the challenges, stating they outperformed the previous model. Looking ahead, Apple anticipates low to mid-single-digit sales growth for the December quarter. In a positive sign for user adoption, Cook stated that users are adopting iOS 18.1 at twice the rate of iOS 17.1 this time last year. Now, why do we care? Well, tech had a fantastic quarter. Demand for cloud is very robust. The investment push in AI is unlikely to produce immediate returns, a trend that could impact IT service providers closely aligned with those companies. They should prepare for potential budget recalibrations among clients, particularly in sectors where tech investments may have previously relied on predictable cloud costs. Cost-cutting measures could potentially impact cloud providers' offerings, pushing clients toward an optimized selective cloud consumption model rather than blanket adoption. And we've seen customers lean into cost optimization. Microsoft has delayed the rollout of its recall feature for Copilot Plus PCs once again, now set for preview with Windows Insiders in December. Initially planned for October, Recall aims to create comprehensive screenshots of user activity, but has faced multiple delays due to security concerns. Brandon LeBlanc, the senior product manager for Windows, emphasized the need for additional time to ensure a secure user experience. Recall will be an opt-in feature, allowing users to uninstall it entirely, and aims to enhance the privacy of its database through encryption and authentication via Windows Hello. This marks yet another setback for Microsoft, which has been working to address security issues since the feature was first scheduled for launch in June. And Microsoft has announced that consumers will have the option to purchase an additional year of extended security updates for Windows 10 for $30, following the operating system's end of support on October 14, 2025. This marks the first time consumers can access this service, while businesses will be charged $61 for the first year, with subsequent years costing $122 and $244, respectively. Microsoft emphasizes the importance of upgrading to Windows 11, which is only compatible with CPUs released from 2018 onward, as many existing PCs may not meet the stricter hardware requirements. Despite this push, Windows 10 continues to see strong usage, with an increase in upgrades noted among users. In August, Windows 11 briefly became the most popular operating system for PC gaming among Steam users, according to a survey by Steam, before dropping back behind Windows 10. Microsoft also has reopened its beta program for Windows 10, offering new features and improvements despite its prior announcement of halting major updates. Why do we care? The delays in recall signal that privacy compliance will remain a prominent issue for AI-driven productivity tools, requiring ongoing vigilance from providers that manage such features for clients. This ESU program could generate additional support opportunities for Windows 10 and 11. IT teams will need to assess the financial viability of continued support for Windows 10 versus early upgrade planning for clients. This also opens up a market for device assessments and upgrade planning services. Many PCs on Windows 10 may need hardware refreshes to become Windows 11 compatible. OpenAI has officially launched an AI-powered web search engine integrated into ChatGPT, now available for paid subscribers, with broader access rolling out for free enterprise and education users soon. The new feature allows real-time information retrieval during conversations, addressing a competitive gap with rivals like Microsoft and Google. ChatGPT showcased its capabilities in a demonstration by retrieving stock data and restaurant recommendations, utilizing a fine-tuned version of ChatGPT 4.0. With the launch, ChatGPT will also provide a clutter-free search experience without advertising, though free users will face usage limits. OpenAI has launched its advanced voice mode for ChatGPT on macOS and Windows, enhancing user interaction with the AI-powered voice assistant. This feature allows for more intuitive conversations as it can understand interruptions and respond to user emotions. Users can engage in longer dialogues with the assistant, making everyday tasks like chatting or playing trivia games more seamless. However, the desktop app still lacks multimodal capabilities, such as screen assistance and camera integration, with no release date announced for these features. Why do we care? OpenAI is positioning ChatGPT as a serious contender for both consumer and professional applications. I'll note that roughly 75% of their install base is consumers, which is also likely small businesses too. And time for some big ideas. A Polish radio station, Off Radio Krakow, has transitioned to using AI hosts named Emi, Kuba, and Alex in what it claims is an experiment to explore AI's societal impact. The decision follows the station's termination of several on-air talent, leading to a petition with over 20,000 signatures against the AI shift. Editor-in-Chief Marcin Pulit insists that the fired staff were guest collaborators and that AI does not solely drive the change. He aims to investigate the implications of AI in media and journalism, emphasizing the project's temporary nature, expected to last no more than 3 months. This move comes amidst a broader restructuring of regional public radio stations in Poland, driven by financial pressures and political changes under the current government. In a recent discussion led by Gartner's Rita Salam, experts highlighted the limitations of generative AI for enterprises, stating that it often lacks reliability and efficiency. Despite significant enthusiasm, with only 6% of organizations deferring investments, according to a Capgemini survey, generative AI may not be suitable for critical tasks like planning and decision-making. Organizations spent between $300,000 and $2.9 million on AI proof-of-concept phases in 2023, Yet many generative AI projects fail to progress beyond initial stages. Salam warns that the hype surrounding generative AI could lead to missed opportunities and increased risk of failure in AI projects. CIOs are urged to consider alternative AI methods and ensure human oversight in critical decision-making processes to avoid potential biases and disasters. And in a recent article by Tyler Austin Harper in The Atlantic, the impact of artificial intelligence on higher education, particularly in the humanities, is explored. Harper highlights a scene at Haverford College where English majors express skepticism toward the prevalence of ChatGPT-assisted cheating. One student remarked, "Chat doesn't write well anyway. It sucks," emphasizing a commitment to the craft of writing. The discussion reflects a broader concern about maintaining academic integrity in an era of advanced technology, underscoring the power of robust honor codes and institutional resources to navigate these challenges. Why do we care? The big ideas section is to ponder big questions, so here are mine. How many more experiments will we see from businesses like the Polish radio station? And how much of all of this is hype and how much is real-world implementation over generative AI? Figure that out, and you will be a winner. Are you ready to get your brand in front of the tech leaders shaping the future of managed services? Here at the Business of Tech, we offer flexible sponsorship opportunities to meet your needs, whether it's live show sponsorship, podcast advertising, event promotion, or custom webinars. From affordable exposure options to exclusive sponsorships, our offerings are designed to fit businesses and vendors of all sizes looking to make an impact. Prices start at just $500 per month, making our packages a fraction of typical event sponsorship costs. Be a part of the conversation that matters to IT service providers worldwide. Join us at MSP Radio and amplify your message where it counts. Visit mspradio.com/engage today to explore all the ways we can help you grow. Thanks for listening. Today is National Authors Day, National Cook for Your Pets Day, and National Calzone Day. But perhaps not calzones for the pets. Tomorrow, the live show will drop into your podcast feed as my discussion with UK-based journalist Simon Quick gives you insight into market dynamics, AI, and the role of the press. Sunday, you'll get a discussion with Dr. A.K. Pradeep as we learn about neuro-AI and its implications. If you got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you like the show, give us a review, and make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. Have a great weekend. Back again on Monday. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like button, follow, or subscribe. It's free and easy and the best way to support the show and help us grow. You can also check out our Patreon, where you can join the Business of Tech community at patreon.com/MSP Radio, or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Finally, if you're interested in advertising on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening to me. I will talk to you again on our next episode of The Business of Tech.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.